Hello, welcome to Scott Bryant's Fitness Systems. Thank you for clicking on the video. This video is all about my favourite podcasts, and the first one has to be Joe Rogan. Now, Joe Rogan has 5 million or whatever subscribers to his podcasts, and his podcasts are highly comical, as well as he chats to the best of the best in MMA and martial arts and some top, boxers like Mike Tyson and people like that. And he's quite entertaining because he's a comedian, and he does things that are not the norm, like smoking cannabis in his podcasts and stuff like that. You may not be into that, but that's what he does. He has a drink on there, and he really entertains his guys that he's interviewing. The next podcast that I really enjoy and is Sean Ackwood, and Sean Ackwood's podcasts are all about criminals, all about naughty boys and naughty girls, doing things that they shouldn't be, or they've done prison time, and they talk about their prison stories and how they've changed themselves, become book authors or become successful entrepreneurs after doing some time in jail. So that's a really interesting podcast that I like to watch on a regular basis. The other thing that I listen to a lot is blog radio. That's quite good, informative. They're not all in the mainstream, so they'll go out of the mainstream and talk about conspiracy theories and stuff like that. The next one I like is David Icke. David Icke's been taken off of YouTube now, but he's got his own website and he puts a lot of stuff on there, and he's really out of the norm. He's written a lot of books. The guy's highly knowledgeable about the planet and about what's going on at the moment, so I highly recommend David Icke as well. The next guy that I studied with, and I got my master's qualification behind me, is Paul Chek. Now, Paul Chek is an exercise genius and a spiritual genius, as in he's read a lot of books, and he's, what he's put together is absolutely amazing. His YouTube channel has got, I think, 808 subscribers, something like that. It's a high number. So really enjoy his podcast as well. Very informative about exercise, and obviously I've done his courses, so I've learned a lot of what he talks about, and I use it with my clients as being a master Paul Chek practitioner. The next one is JP Sears. He used to be a Chek practitioner like myself, but he's now a comedian, and he's put a different flip on comedy and exercise and nutrition and lifestyle, but using comedy. His comedy is a bit dry for me, but some of them I've looked at have been quite funny, but not all of them. But you can't be everything to everyone, if that makes sense. So JP Sears, any of the podcasts that I'm mentioning, there'll be links at the bottom so you can click onto them and check them out yourself. The next one that's done really well is Elliot Hulse. Elliot Hulse's channel is really good. He's just himself and quite raw in some of the things he says, and very entertaining as well. He come to London and done a big seminar and earned 75 grand in a week, which is absolutely amazing. But his podcasts are really good, so I highly recommend him as well. Who else is there? What else is there? Just trying to think, who else is there? I look at a lot of martial art YouTube podcasts as well as other health and fitness podcasts, but those are the main ones that I really look at. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel there, and please comment below and tell me what your favourite podcasts are, and I'll go and check them out. I've just done a new podcast on Apple Podcasts. I've got 50 Apple Podcasts, and obviously over 1,400 on YouTube. So if there's anything you want me to cover, fitness, diet, lifestyle, exercise, pain, stress and spirituality, then please comment below and I'll try and cover your subject that you want me to talk about. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy it, and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.